What's up, guys? I'm Joslyn Davis for Clever TV, and today I'm hanging out here at Radio Disney with a lady that really doesn't need an introduction. It's Debby Ryan.
Hi,
Okay, so Debby, we are here today for your takeover, which was so cool. Are you really taking time to absorb what's happening right now?
No. I'm going. I kind of am the kind of person where I feel like if I lose momentum, I just will never get back up. So I'm just going and going and going. It hasn't really hit me yet, I don't think. I think it has in certain ways because every single day I'm working towards it and every single day I'm trying to make it better and better. But I feel like all I want to do is just make it bigger and make it better and make the entire thing more dynamic and more just awesome. And I think we're at a point right now where it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to let you guys soak in the awesomeness and I will take a nap.
Well, it's got to be pretty awesome because I have to say your show is already groundbreaking. It hasn't officially launched yet. We're dying to see it next week. But there are already a bunch of episodes ordered before it had even aired. That does not happen. So what can fans expect to see when the show airs?
You can expect to see chaos.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's on Disney, so there will be those fun kind of moments. But we really wanted something, I started watching this when I was 13, and I'm now 18. And my best friend and I are she's going to college and she's figuring out what she wants to do with herself and taking on the world and me kind of growing as much as possible. So this stage in someone's life is so important. And we realized there wasn't a Disney show about that, about kind of moving out and figuring out who you are and what you're going to be. And so you can see Jessie kind of figuring herself out, but first priority is making sure these kids don't destroy the house and take her with them. Yeah, so it's kind of this amazing chaos balance of trying to grow and trying to learn and watching these kids. And there's a 7-foot lizard, so there will definitely be crazy reptilian times.
Are you afraid of amphibians or reptiles?
I'm not. I've wanted a ball python snake since I was in 7th grade.
Oh.
And my mom won't let me have one.
That's weird.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But yeah, that, and I got a bunny for the kids. I had a bunny when I was little, and I got a bunny for the kids.
So is this the team mascot for the show? Does the bunny live on set, or who takes the bunny home?
I do, but the kids kind of take him home on the weekends or on certain nights. But I mean, his main home, the main custody is myself. But the kids will take him home for a day or 2 days or a weekend, and he comes to set every day, so he will hang out with crew members in the hair and makeup room.
Has the bunny ever gotten lost or tried to hide?
Okay, my dressing room, I wanted it to feel like a treehouse. So it's dark carpet, dark all over the walls, and stars and trees, and a little futon mattress. So because there's pillows and everything everywhere, it kind of feels like a forest floor. And when he gets out and is hopping around, it's cool when he's sitting right in front of you. But if you get up to answer the door and then come back, where is he?
He's out, bunny.
Yeah, he's gone. He's corners. He's burrowing. So we've definitely torn apart the room a couple times. I mean, he's this big. It's really easy to miss.
What's the bunny's name? We have to know.
Casanova.
He's a little he's a ladies' man bunny.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
And we actually don't quite know if he's a male or a female yet. So he'll be Nova in the event that
works.
has, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that little nickname. And I have to say, you have put so much of yourself into this show and on the creative side, and you've had a lot of input, and not a lot of people get that kind of opportunity, even people who have been acting for 50 years.
Right.
How did this come about, and what does this mean to you to be able to do something like this?
It means a lot. I mean, like you said, Disney kind of with Jessie is doing things they've never done before. Yeah. And it's really cool because they realized after 16 Wishes, which I was kind of creatively involved in a lot, behind the scenes.
With all the music and everything like that.
I wrote music for it, and I was like, let's shoot a music video, and I'll help throw a premiere. Let me, go venue scouting and call. So I was full on doing these things on my cell phone, personally, and it ended up being really cool, and a lot of people dug it, and Disney was like, Debby really likes to know what the fans like and give it to them, and not just, definitely the 8-year-olds, but also the 13-year-olds, but also the 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds. And I like making art that my friends and I could really enjoy. Not that I sit at home and watch my own show, because that would actually just be weird. But
you have to watch yourself, Debby.
No, why
no,
not?
No, I can listen to music that I produce as long
Okay.
as but I can't watch my own show. Jessie, I will say I've watched more than anything else, and I actually still laugh at it. It's really tragic when you're sitting at home like watching Disney Channel and cracking up at like your own show. But the kids are really funny, you know.
They are absolutely
and the
adorable.
writing's great, and yeah, it's good stuff. But being creatively involved, it does mean a lot, and it's cool because I have poured a lot of myself into it, and I really believe in it. And from the beginning, I believed in it. And from the beginning, I sat down with Disney, and I was like, this could be amazing. This show could be awesome and really cool and really just comfortable and awesome. And it could also not. So let's be awesome. And they were
Let's
like,
go the awesome route, please.
let's be
Thanks.
awesome. And they totally dug it, and they were really into it. And they obviously, they know what's up. You know, they talk about like making kids entertainment. Disney knows how to do it, and they're also broadening their horizons, which is really, really cool. And I was honored to be a part of that. And with the show, just it's cool. It's really cool. It's like clothes that Jessie would actually wear and a house that someone would actually live in if they were multimillionaires on the Upper East Side.
Right.
You know, and the park that the kids would play in and jokes that they would make, but also like really intelligent kind of smart humor that you would get, your parents would get. And I always want certain things. I want to get different people at different times. I never want to try and please everyone with the same joke. I always like, okay, this joke is for the people over 40. This joke is for the people only like in college. This, you know, and it's cool.
There's
it totally
a little
happens
something
that
for
way.
everyone.
Absolutely.
Something a lot of our viewers wanted to know was that obviously you make music, you produce music. Are we going to be hearing any of your music potentially on the show? Is that something you would like to do?
I feel like that I would leave to the Jessie people. I'm like, if you guys want Jessie to sing, you can write Jessie's song, you know, because it's her voice. I write in my voice. But, you know, I would love to like play guitar. That's
That'd be
Jessie.
cool.
I play a little, strum a little guitar.
I like that.
Things like that. Yeah, that could be fun. And that was something from the beginning is I was like, we really want a little girl that I can like sing lullabies to and tell stories to. And in the audition, Sky, they were like, can you pick her up? And I picked her up, and
Cute, by the way.
she's amazing. She's absolutely adorable. And very seldom do you see both of us on set and she's not on my hip because she just lives
She just
there.
loves
It's like,
you.
yeah, she like timeshares there. But timeshares on my hip. But yeah, she's completely adorable. And one of the things in the audition is they were like, okay, now like sing her a little lullaby, like she's gonna go to sleep. And they were like, all right, Sky, like, you know, pretend Debbie's telling you a story. So I like knelt down next to her and started telling her a story and was like holding her, and
And then she
you know,
actually fell asleep.
no, but it's totally, you know, that was one of the things that we really loved and that dynamic. And so I would definitely see Jessie just kind of playing a little guitar for fun, playing a little for the kids by herself on her day off or something. But we don't really know what she's pursuing, you know, where she's going to end up and what she's going to do.
Which makes it all that more exciting.
Yeah.
I have to say that you are probably one of the most friendly people.
That's not true. I
No.
hate humans.
Yeah, right. That's a lie.
people, yeah.
She's a good actress. And we noticed, of course, via the Twitterverse that you had some visitors. Justin and Selena came by to visit. How does that happen? They just knock on the door and they're like, I want to check out Jessie. What's going on?
It's a giant door. Yeah, no, Selena at Wizards used to film where we filmed Jessie.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And so we actually have a couple of the crew members that I got to work with on the crossover, so they felt like home to me. And
Right.
I would always come and visit Wizards and just hug her crew. And so she kind of came to say hi to some of her crew and us, and I guess meet everyone. And Justin was there. He filmed so random, and so
How fabulous and fun.
they were super nice. And they were great to the Nuggets. And
They're all believers, probably.
Karin is going to kill me for saying this, but he was wandering around the day before being like, Beaver! Beaver, where are you at, Beaver? I'm going to steal your woman, Beaver.
A little Selena crush.
He has a little Selena crush, and Sky was enamored with Justin Bieber, and he was like in love with her. He was like,
Oh, I love
her heart was like beating, and he like felt it. He was like, it was really, really great. And they were great to my kids, which is great. I always say, like, if you're nice to my Nuggets, you can come visit.
You're in.
You can come and stay. Yeah, so it's a very interesting idea process I've got. And
Okay.
actually, Jessie, Emma in this show has she's like totally Team Jacob. And then you find out later that Jessie is Team Jacob, as the writers have written, which is hilarious. So I think it'd be really funny and hilariously awkward if Taylor Lautner came to the set. It'd be really funny.
I
We
think
should
that would
work
be
on
an
that.
excellent idea.
Wouldn't that be
You
fun?
guys, let's get this going. We got to get a petition going online.
Talk about awkward comedy. That would be like, hi, nice to Nice to meet you. Just really weird.
Now, last question before we wrap this up. We are in a radio station, which is kind of like your second home these days, considering you just wrapped Radio Rebel, which you're always doing these top secret projects. Like,
How about you
Debbie's-
guys were like the first one to talk about it? How about I was in Vancouver and I was like, nice, clever, like watching your video.
Well, because, you know, people always go up there to shoot movies, and you're always doing some secret projects. And I was like, what is Debbie doing in Canada? Tell me about the movie and how fun was it working on that project?
It was so fun. It was absolutely fun. The cast got along really, really well. And it's funny to go from working with my 12-year-olds to working with people my age and older, which was cool. It was, interesting, and I absolutely adore them. But yeah, it's basically about a girl who is painfully shy. My character, Tara, she's painfully shy. And she's in Seattle. So the entire thing takes place like in Seattle. And there's this radio DJ that starts gaining a little notoriety and then gets picked up by a giant radio station and starts making waves and starting this whole revolution in her kind of realm. And the fact that this DJ has not only on Tara, my character, who's really shy and should maybe take some advice from those closest to her, without giving too much away, and also, kind of the boy that she has a crush on, who's like a new kind of local rock star, who really isn't doing it for the fame. He just really likes the music and wants his voice to be heard. And so it's kind of how she affects different people.
Many layers to the movie, just as
Several.
there are to the lady that I'm standing next to, Debby Ryan. Thank you
Please
so
make me
much
blush.
for, it's the truth, I speak no lies. Congrats on
Thank you.
everything. We're so excited for you. And you guys out there watching Clever TV know we're going to be keeping you posted on Debby Ryan, Jessie, and everything else fabulous this lady is up to. See you later.